just tired.
You gotta wake up, man.
What was that? There it is again.
Must have just been a storm.
Cut! We're moving on.
Yeah, it was great. No, you're amazing.
Gee, man, that was fantastic. This deal's gonna kill. Everyone's gonna love you.
Did we get him?
Is he dead? What's he holding?
G Fuel Stab Stimulant?
Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome into the grand finals for the Critical Ops Pistol Tournament 2025. I am Kryptonite, and with me here, it's been a while, but I've got my dude, Sudden Death. How's it going? Yes, indeed, folks. And freeze frame there, Jake. Real quick over here. Outlaws, like Jake mentioned, versus Ed, and Eddie in this best of 5 grand finals for the Pistol Tournament. And of course, we're going to do a quick little rundown of what we've got going on for the bracket. As you can see here, folks, bracket throughout this round of 16, we had teams such as Evil Vision, Spirit, Why Yes, Evolution, Nameless Europe, Outlaws, and a whole bunch of other ones that you can see there, as well as Ed and Eddie. And we've dwindled our way through to the semifinals, which we had yesterday. Go ahead and check that out if you want to get some more Critical Ops Esports action for the Pistol Tournament. It was a fairly gripping set of matches. Why Yes, unfortunately for them, taking the L to Outlaws, which of course you are seeing today in the grand finals versus Ed, and Eddie, as Ed, and Eddie took down Supreme Gaming 2-0, and now they find themselves here, rightfully so, in the grand finals of the Pistol Tournament. All right, folks, and of course, what are these teams competing for? What is it exactly that makes their gears grind? Well, I can tell you all right here. 4th place, we have 60 event cases and 6,000 Critical Ops credits. 3rd place coming up, 90 event cases and 9,000 COps credits. 2nd place, runners up, 120 event cases and 12,000 Critical Ops credits. And of course, drumroll please, first place, 3 G Fuel starter packs, 3 mobile esport emblems, 150 event cases, and 15,000 critical ops credits. So of course you have a whole bunch of amazing rewards and prizes right there that you have to play for. Ed and Eddie and Outlaws are going to be up for grabs, these top 2. And of course, third and fourth place will also be decided off stream. Match underway in just a little while, folks. We appreciate you tuning in and sticking with us. Alrighty. And Jake, quick little rundown of these rosters that we've got over here. You are not. You are good to go. Oh. No, I see. Yeah. 1 second, folks. Apologies for that. Once again, technology is just the greatest thing of life.
Okay, now we're sort of looking at the balls we played.
All right. Give it another go.
I think you guys can hear me now.
Yeah,
I think so.
There we go.
Now working. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Mike is back. As we were saying, like we were set, we were ready to go. Everything, the pre-match warm-ups were great. And then all of a sudden, you have that random bird that comes flying into the Coliseum and like just takes one right in the middle of the mat, and then you got to clean it up. And yeah, it's technology. But folks, we got Outlaws versus Ed, and Eddie. The triple E's coming in here. You guys already saw the rosters. It's pretty simple here coming into the pistol tournament. As you mentioned, Crosby, it is 3 versus 3 here. We're going to be hopping on here in just a second. I'm waiting to hear confirmation of my voice. I got it unmuted here. Chat, let us know who you think's going to be taking this W right now. Outlaws or Ed, and Eddie. Again, we're going to call them the triple E's for short, because there's no way I'm saying Ed, and Eddie there the entire time. Crosby, what do you think? Oh, never mind. Look at those.
You got some gloves.
The Candido gloves.
Indeed, folks. Go ahead and pick these up in the app right now in Critical Ops in your store. Pick these up. They are in the esports bundles. Go ahead and grab them while you still can. If you're a supporter of esports, please give it a chance. It looks quite cool, as you can see here. You get the Candido gloves, which I know are a community favorite. Participants of the milestone event previously, well, these are those. And you also get 1,000 credits and 2, not 1, 2 Ghost Strike cases, and awesome gameplay here provided by, of course, the one and the only AS.
You guys can find that in store right now. Take advantage of it while it's there. I like me some classic white. I've pretty much been switching everything in my life over to the color white, like devices, my desktop case, white. I tried to get a white monitor. They didn't have it. I don't know. Everything I used to get was the color black phone. And no, there's something about that classic white look Apple started with the iPod. Just that silver white look.
Indeed. And I do believe we should be getting into this room in just a moment, folks. Appreciate your patience. Thank you very much. And don't forget, giveaways. We have giveaways as well.
Yeah, folks, we're doing 3 giveaways, 5 cases to 3 lucky individuals. We'll be doing the first one after match number 1 here, so stick around for that. All we're going to want is your Critical Ops ID. All right, just your Critical Ops ID. So if you don't know that off the top of your head, I would go ahead and head into game right now. Copy it, paste it into the notepad. Don't paste it into the stream yet. I don't care what it is right now. I'll let you know when I care when I want to see it, when I'm going to care whether you post it or not. But now is not the time. All right, now is not the time. Go ahead and copy and paste it into the notepad. And after the first match concludes here between Team Outlaws and the Triple E's, I'll ask for it, and we'll pick one of you from the comments section to win 5 cases.
Indeed, folks. So stay online for that. You're not going to want to miss it.
I don't know. I don't know why he's here. Why should we ban him? I don't know. You guys tell me. Chat again. Also, you think should take W here, where there's Team Outlaws or Team Ed, and Eddie, the Triple E's. Curious to see what your thoughts are. Crosby, you casted yesterday. What do you think?
Honestly, it was a bit of everybody. I saw Dinkster going kind of nuts at times. It's kind of like a toss-up. There's a lot of people that can go off at any point in time, and it's really who's going to deliver at this point today, right?
Yeah, that's what you want to hear. That's what you want. You don't want anybody really coming in with too much of an edge. I want it to be a nice close best of 5. We can get 5 matches in. I think it'd be good.
Indeed.
I love these tournaments like this. We've done them in the past. They're just fun. Get everybody in. Only 25% body damage too, which will be sweet. So really encourages those dinks, those headshots. There's the bracket breakdown. We streamed yesterday for the semifinals. Team Ed and Eddie beating out Supreme Gaming, and then Outlaws taking down Wise. Did you guys never see that show growing up?
I watched some of it, not too much though.
I never watched a lot of it either, but I mean, I at least know. So a couple people were asking. Let's see, Elena, is it Elena? Do you mean the team name themselves, or where they got the name from? I hope I'm not that old. Am I getting to the age where nobody knows who Ed and Eddie are? And I know the people playing on Ed and Eddie know, because they're playing their name. Oh boy.
All right,
Bates with the
folks.
Triple E.
Apologies. We're going to go do a quick little break here, and we'll try and get this sorted as soon as possible. Appreciate your patience, and yeah, enjoy these highlights from yesterday's matchup.
Smoke it out as much as possible. Of course, more difficult here in the earlier rounds with not as much cash to work. May is working it effectively.
We see MyLine here advancing towards Ventol. We have every single Saints player here on B long, and MyLine can either cook up or gets cooked. He does get a first strike onto Drax, gets the second onto Central. Molly here with the sniper does stick him down eventually. Very great impact to the sniper. Oh no, looking into 3 ranked players, there's no chance. Fallen Knights here with the third.
People now on the site, and Maya gets 1, gets 2, gets a 3rd, maybe. Yes, indeed, Maya clutching up. Oh my goodness, that was nuts. Maya with that 3-piece with the MR96. Ultimately, Skiller is still left all alone in this 1 versus 2. Gets 1. Skiller versus Tiny. Can Tiny execute it? No, he cannot. Skiller save Musical over here in the corner as he's able to maybe get 1. Unfortunately for him, not able to do so. This is now a 2 versus 3. And Dinkster, Skiller, Tiny's going for the knife. He's going to get it. No, he's not. That doesn't matter because Tracho is going for the defuse. And he's going for it. And wow, that is insane. That minute 16 left in this round, and Skillet, the one person that should be Heart over here, off guard. That peak gets the one tap. X gets the okay, double up on the one tap's advantage. Shots going down. There's actually 3 versus, what is going on? 1 versus 2 as this quickly crumbles. Dingster gets the one. Now musical. Dingster unable to clutch up all direction. Putting down some shots. Maya picks up 1, making this very for the count. Musical able to get 1, trying to put down some shots on that second player, that is Heart rather, and smoking this, tapping the ball, might actually start to stick. It does indeed stick it. Almost. Oh my goodness, Dingster. Breach take that dub. Flash is going down. 1 versus 2. He's about to get peaked. Dingster unable to flick over. Actually, never mind. As I said, that Dingster gets 2 incredible shots right there. Did not. Skiller watching that cross is able to get 1. Heart pays the price for that slow crawl peak, crouch peak rather. Skiller getting 1, 2, and could he get that 3rd? Not quite. Still possible, but Maya on the hunt. Dingster about to have a world of pain, and Maya that nothing is too easy for them. Oh my goodness. Through the wall or the crate there. This is now a 1 versus 3, and Minji, oh my goodness gracious me. Stylers and crew. Max getting that first round on the board for Outlaws. Utilized right now. 3 versus 2. 3, actually 2 versus 2 as I say that, and Max and Brax. 1 versus 1, and Brax gets the 1. Max gets, seems to be a stab situation, unfortunately not able to do so, but does get a okay through the smoke, through the wall. What is this, Brax? You're doing it all. Oh my goodness. Bombs being defused, and Brax can't do everything as much as he would have liked to have done.
I'm defusing the bomb.
He did stop. They're chasing. Stylers gets 1. Stylers gets 2, and as I said, the only way Stylers picks this up is if he gets gifted. And going on, we got a pinch going on. 2 on the flank, 1 lower tons. Anything going down right now? That is indeed the question. Nothing so far. Frags going down actually right now. In Max takes down Argon. Trade immediately right there. 2 versus 2. Smoke, flash, incendiary, snip, snip, snap, snap. Everything under the sun, and it doesn't matter because the bomb explodes. Oh my goodness gracious me. Everyone dies on the site. Versus Vape and Minji. Minji somehow, for whatever reason, was looking up, and Vape said, hey, I'm gonna kill you versus 3. This retake's gonna be incredibly difficult. You two going down for us. Shots are going down too, as Stylers actually ends up picking up 1, getting a wallbang as well. 2 versus 2. Someone's getting stabbed. Oh my goodness gracious me. Minji left in this 1 versus 2. Is Minji able to do anything? 4 bullets left in the chamber. 3, 2, 1. Gets 1. He's gonna have to. He's going for the knife. He's going for the knife. Unable to get anything going. Argon takes down 1. That is Brax taking out 2 of his teammates though, and Argon left in this 1 versus 1. Oh my goodness. Argon versus Max. Who's gonna take this W? Argon, Max. Shots going down. Frags going down as well, and nothing in terms of kills connecting with anything. Max, Brax, Minji getting taken down, and this is going to be probably a knife battle, as it seems that's exactly what's going on. Snip, snip, snap, snap, and we have Stylers. Oh my goodness. Argon. Bomb is going towards A, in addition to 1 teammate, and then Argon trying to maybe bait out a rotation towards B, but that doesn't really work when you have both players on the site, on the opposite site, and then you have 1. Oh my goodness, Argon turning around. Is Argon gonna be able to get the turn and burn? Oh my goodness, what is this meta? Dude just naded and incendiary naded as well. Oh my goodness, frag and incendiary combo is deadly. What is he pre-aiming? I'm confused. What is he pre-aiming? So you know where you went. Anyway, Argon's the guy playing. He knows what's up. 1 versus 3 Stylers. Argon says, hey, you know what? Caster, let me play. All right, dude, I'll let you play. Of HP, 39 to his name. Argon pushing up. Shots going down. Is he knife? He's trying to knife. He's trying to knife. That's indeed Argon.
I'm defusing the bomb.
The tap works. Argon gets the defuse. Oh my goodness, that came fire. The incendiary grenade. Now this is a 2 versus 2. We have, oh my goodness, Argon getting a 2-piece 1-tap right there, and it seems as if Argon is actually also going to try and stick the bomb. As I say that, he just taps it. Little love tap there, and this is going to be next to impossible for Brax is not able to do anything. Bomb's going to get defused, and unfortunately for him, also gets taken.
Bomb has been planted on A.
Ninji putting down some shots, should be able to isolate one, does indeed isolate one. 11 bullets in this magazine.
Smoke grenade out.
What's down the smoke? Is he gonna get unfortunate timing? And that is indeed the case.
Jump on top of McLaren there. My line finding a shot there on Noxic. And 3 players up the line here. Bomb is going to go down, Jesse, and has been planted. Invictus getting some much needed cash for the next round. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to pull this one off. They have 2 players left. They might be able to, though.
He needs to step up.
Valley
be able
tough
to
1v3.
Yeah. Yeah, put him in the top spot, and he has to deliver with being on such high ping. What allows the others to still, I guess, perform. It's looking quite good because Faultless is having an absolute hamming showdown. What a triple! With Faultless around the corner, and 4 in hand, tries to line him up. Can't do it. Deagle just breaking the armor. Leave Faultless down low. He's going to have to get help on the side quite soon, but everything is smoked off. Will help, though, as Milo joins the party. Faultless still standing. This could all fall apart. Jimmy's going to have to clutch. A 1 versus 2 required from him. Time not in his sight. Turning left is required. He finds Milo. He knows where Faultless is. Out of bullets. Oh, beat the 50 out. No time. Can Jimmy do it? No, he can't. Oh, my. Faultless.
To refrag up. Not able to do so. They move it in. Only 13 seconds to work with. Faultless with 2 of the M4 in his hand. Trying to find the other. He's going to put down by Jimmy before he can do more damage to his team. It's a 2v3 situation.
They have to play fast.
Coming around the corner. Headshot on Fallen Knight. Perfectly lined up. Bomb goes down. He needs to get out.
Oh, wow. Jimmy gets them all.
Invictus trying to open it up. Oh my gosh. Sizzix and Shadow in there. Valley coming from behind. Finds Faultless. To see a blue in the kill feed right now. Invictus working. Slowly but surely.
Quite good because Faultless expects B to be completely clear. So Jimmy is potentially going to take 2 of them down while they're not aware. Shadow still to be caught. And the steps being made. Is Jimmy going to hear it? He will. With Faultless moving in, Jimmy's going to have to turn his back. Still stands. How is Jimmy doing this? He takes 2 out of nowhere. Turns his back around. Jimmy might master the art of everything. But that's not going to happen. Because Faultless originally trying to help without his steps being made. Jimmy might try and deny this bomb from going down. He's going to have a chance for it. The wallbang necessary. Fallen Knight will be dropped. Jimmy's still up for a chance though. Having to swing to his bar to find Shadow. The flash, the play. Jimmy goes for a ninja. He's defusing. He's halfway done. Noxic watching it. Will be taken, but Jimmy gets it.
Just trying to bug Team Rain. There's Malik. Being a little cheeky. Finds Stizzix. Oh my gosh. You can't let... Watch. Jesse? Are you looking what I'm looking at?
Yeah,
this is potentially a win here on Eco.
Oh my... What we'll talk about in a bit, where Rain is now going to look for this retake here over towards that A site. The strong teams remaining to be on top. Faultless, greatly boosted here. Oh, what a tap!
Valley about to pop out, decides not to. They need to move. Shadow and Faultless to see a blue in the kill feed. 2 in the hands of Faultless with the AUG. Pick it up. It's time. No way. Jesse doesn't have time trying to listen. For the very first time here since the flip. Faultless comes out. He's the first to get dropped. Donlik with a refrag, and it's chaos right now. Util coming out. Daxera finding 2, trying to find the 3rd. He's going to get dropped by Shadow, finds 2 himself. Might find a 3rd. He's able to do so. Finds Valley. Down to this 1 versus 1. It's Malik v Shadow. And he is going to pull it off. And they're slowly getting picked off here. Fallen Knight. Big kill there on Falgren. Rain making it work. And there it is. Malik finding 3.
We'll catch him briefly. Up close, Malik looking for it. That's 1.
Way.
Shadow And smoked him off, giving Malik a chance to go for a reload. He swings out a second time. Will be fine. Run from Rain has already swarmed the side, so all four pushing might be dangerous. Forced to deal with Donnelly. We'll see them. No one on the bomb though. No one yet defusing. Now all wrapping around. Jimmy getting himself a double. Lurking play will be caught. And
shooting gallery if they pull around. Jimmy's gonna be the one to peek the corner and say hello. And yeah, there it is. It's a quad feed. Lord Farquaad is in the house. Might come up with the
Rain side is so awkward. Donnelly is just checking without any info. Now faced with danger. A few breach players are looking to push their way in. Now Vent's getting cleared, and just don't doubt yourself because you've just put in every hour that you possibly can. Play too much for your liking even. That's when you know you've put in the effort. Good shot from Valley to open things up. And Invictus, man. Crazy work here on Bureau. Faultless though, might end their lives, might end their dreams as he tried to chase. Will fight next era. That's a opening up.
Billy get that player inside of orange. Spot has been spotted by Donnelly, and Vulgrin is down.
Guy, 2 versus 2. Although Vulgrin there going aggressive, he could have planted the bomb. Jimmy picks up the sniper. Can he get this? Jimmy can't, because Faultless is in the way. But that...
Yo, Shadow. Now the last man alive. Looking like he's gonna cup. They're about to push on in. It's Invictus right now. My line able to find one. Donnelly in a tough spot against the second. Donnelly's about to go down. And my line is just beasting and feasting right now. Vulgrin low HP. Vulgrin decides not to stick it. Swings out. And there it is. A potentially higher pin.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? All right, thank you very much for your patience. We really do appreciate it. We should be good to go here. Everything should be on the up and up in terms of the tech and everything. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Map 1 on Grounded in this best of 5 pistol tournament 2025 for Critical Ops should be underway. I do believe we're getting confirmation that the restart is coming in a moment here, folks. And once that does go through, we can then get on and into the actual matchup. Meanwhile, let us know who you think is going to take this W. Is it going to be Eddie, or is it going to be Outlaws? Let us know, and the actual round count. And I do believe we are live. Thank you very much, Mr. Sudden Death. I love it.
Do it.
All right, folks. Let's begin.
Discord stream.
Indeed. All right, folks. Right. In a moment here, we're going to be having some amazing action. A lot of gunfights going on right now, folks. And it's a 3 versus 1. Max taking up this W. Putting out some more shots. Still a 3v1. And just like that, round number 1, Outlaws is in favor of.
But move on in here. Again, folks, body shots are worth 25% of what they normally are. So 75% damage reduced. Headshots are what you want to be going for here. We're seeing the skill. With the one taps, the dinks. Dingster over here for Ed, and Eddie. Bit of an altercation here. Trecho is going to find Def. He couldn't hear him. Smoke grenade is down. Dink getting tagged just a little bit. Backs him out of there. Working on using some utilities. Three alive here for the Coalition side, only 2 right now for Breach. It's the first time casting with the Incendiaries out. Just cast a fireball.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, the spread. Oh my goodness, he's so fortunate, Trecho. That is nuts. Little does he know there's a whole gunfight going on right in front of him. Nade going down. Trecho does indeed take out Max. This is now 1 versus 3. Styler's 17 HP, and he has 2 people in front of him that are not letting him do much of anything. And Dingster finishes Stylers and puts him down, out for the count. 2 rounds to Outlaws.
Let's move on here to round number 3. Economy not being as big, as important here, as we're just using pistols, revolvers. A little bit utility utilization, but again, cash shouldn't hurt these players too much with just having to use pistols, so they should be able to buy exactly what they want every single time. It's really going to come down to the positioning, to watching that centering. Pure gun skill here, and a little bit of luck. Everybody needs a little bit of luck in their life. Util coming in. A is going to be the sided choice here. Dank is over here in the left-hand corner. Dink. Okay, never mind. Def firing a whole lot of shots. Can't hear the footsteps inside. I think he saw him, though. Tries to get him. Dink's going to drop him down to 75 HP. Coming on in, trying to land headshots, and there it is. Dink is going to be the one to land it. Tracha also finding Max there. And only one player left. Oh, never mind. Stylers was there.
He's gone.
He gets blasted. 3-0.
3-0 indeed. Outlaws coming out and looking strong on this first map of Bureau. Of course, in this best of 5. So they definitely have a lot of room to stretch their legs in. That being said, Outlaws is looking quite nice indeed, folks. Dinkster 3-0 so far. Def actually on the other side of the map, we didn't even notice, takes down Tracha with an incredibly placed headshot towards I believe it was towards long over here, B. Def pushing out a little bit more. He has no contesting whatsoever onto the B bomb site. Oh my goodness, the crouch shots hitting Dinkster towards the Humvee back there. And this is now a 1 versus 3. Tiny, can he do it? Can he do it? He gets shots down.
Bomb has been planted.
More shots going down. Just like that. 3-1.
And we're off here into the next round. Dink and Styler's getting some kills here. Down to a 2 versus 2. Bomb is down and Cidernaire is on top of it. Thankfully that doesn't set it off. Util going out. Bomb has been picked up. Def firing a couple shots, trying to land the head. Isn't able to find it. Comes around the corner, finds Dinkster. Bomb is now being planted. Again, economy not the biggest deal, but again, that bomb planted, forcing them to come towards you. Tracho hitting the mean shot there on Def.
Oh my.
I'm defusing the bomb. Bomb has been defused.
And Tracho pulling up and boosting those big clutches right there. 4-1 in favor of Tracho and crew. Well done with the defuse as well. Chat, who do you think is going to take this W? Once again, Eddie, Team Outlaws. What is the round count going to be, or rather the map count in this best of 5?
Coalition very spread out here. Ed and Eddie. Max is going to be first to strike. Tracher was able to land a shot, but not able to connect on the head. Util going out. They'll be pushing around here towards the B-bomb site right now. Def taking his time, being patient. Shoots that blind shot, make sure nobody's coming from behind, and the bomb is being planted right now. 40 seconds left here on the clock. In round number 6, Tiny gonna find Def.
V2. 1v2. Dusty Dom picking up Tiny, and now it's all up to Dinkster. Gonna be incredibly tough. He has not much time, and not the weaponry, and he's getting actually bombarded with util as of right now. So honestly, at this point, he can't really do anything other than try and get a frag, and that's about it. Yep. Max takes down Dingster. 4-2 right now. Outlaws seemingly coming back from their 0-point match.
That 75% reduction on the body shots is wild.
Oh yeah.
Just to see it in action. Like you know intuitively, like, yeah, it's gonna take way more shots, but like it takes a lot more shots.
Yeah. Yesterday I saw a shot. So someone was at 4 HP. They got taken down to 2 HP off of a shot. That was insane. I don't know if they got shot through a body or a wall or something, but 1 second they were at 4 HP, next they were at 2 HP. So that's go for the headshots, basically.
Yeah, because I guess if it's 2 shots to the body normally without with a pistol without armor or anything, it would be 8 to drop you. Is my math right?
Something like that, probably. Yeah.
Something, yeah. Somebody will critique me in the comment section. Thank you. Dink has opened it up, finding Def here.
Dingster?
Oh my gosh, he's got the second, looking to go for the third. The cowboy here on his gun, he's able to do so. And the triple E's are back up to 3 here in the lead. We're 5-2. Team Outlaws. What's the move here, gentlemen? Yeah, I've been impressed by Dink's dinks so far. Bear?
We just actually got word. Of course, y'all have been able to see this for a little bit, but Styler's subbed out. Dusty Dom subbed in for him, so interesting to see if that's going to be a pivotal role, as Dusty Dom is at 1-1 right now, all even for his KD. Early sub, of course, so interesting to see as to why they may have made that decision, but either way, we see a lot of gunfights going on over here, a lot of util as well towards the B bomb site, and it seems as if one person is actually already through the smoke and planting. That is indeed the case. That is Max, and one person's actually being sent back towards over here towards the kitchen area. The smoke, nothing seems to connect. Flash is going down. Site is being retaken, and as I say that, it is essentially a 1 versus 3, and nothing can be done. Def gets taken down, and bomb coming right there, defused. 6-2 in favor of Triple E. And round flip coming, folks. Of course, 1st to 9, so it's a little bit different. All right, folks. Seems as if we have Dusty Dom coming up against 3 players towards mid over here. Dingster might get the angle on him if he does indeed push. That being said, he does have a teammate watching his back. That is indeed Dusty, or rather his front here. And Dusty decides to just chill and back up.
Yeah, I think it's a good decision there. I am watching over here by the A site. I can see player number 1, Max. Does have that A site locked down. I thought they might begin to rotate around. They're definitely thinking about it. Dusty Dom engaging here with Tiny. Just a tiny bit of damage being done when those body shots hit. It's nothing. It's just a little annoyance and paper
just a
cuts.
Scratch, you know, yeah. Death by 1,000 cuts, though. Maybe.
Who casted the fireball? Got some like Dungeons and Dragons going on right there. Trecho and crew about to move over here towards the A site, and they're moving out. Def is here inside a connector waiting for him. Shots out, and they're pushing in. Popping that reload now. Def trying to be quiet, but he doesn't even realize how loud he's being.
Oh, the flick!
Def. Oh, Max! Trying to maximize his position. Def coming in, making a whole bunch of noise again. Doesn't even realize
Snip. Anybody?
all the noise he's making. Oh, Trecho. Dink is there as well. We're gonna have another Ed and Eddie round. We might just. There it is.
That's through the smoke headshot, too. Folks, look at that. Ed, Eddie. 7 rounds to their name right now over Outlaws. Really close to that match point.
Definitely getting there. Quite a commanding victory, too. I mean, I know it's match 1, but definitely impressed by what I've seen here. We'll see what they need to make a comeback, though. Max trying to finds Trejo. Dusty Dom is there. Tiny gonna drop him. Now it's down to 1 versus 2. Trying to find something he wants to work with. Grenade going out, gonna soften them up just a smidge. It's like pulling the ice cream out of the freezer for about a minute. You know, not much. No, when you got 75% damage reduction to the body. All right, Tiny. Ooh, he's positioned great. Dude, I thought he was aiming at Tiny.
Yeah, same.
This is it's spectator, man.
The strafing, maybe. I don't know. One of those things where you're like, hey, bullet and accuracy, but at the same time, it's in your favor, right? 1v1, Tiny.
If it had been a sniper, probably wouldn't have clapped. I mean, that was super close.
Yeah.
Starry, it's the pistol tournament. You know, some people got skills in the pistols.
The
you know what I'm saying?
timing. Look at that. He gave up the cross. Not that he was able to see very much, but
we've played FPS long enough. You know it happens every single time.
Oh yeah.
Like I turn my back now, and I'm just like, yep, I'm gonna get shot in the back. I know it.
Yep. You're
I just
staring at
accepted the fate.
you're
And I
staring
turn
at the
around,
angle,
and it's
dude.
not there. And then you turn around one more time, and there's the paralysis demon right there looking at you. It's like, oh, damn.
Yep. 1 versus 1. Cool animations.
Got a little line dancing going on back here on the concrete.
They're
Right on the
playing
line.
so meticulously right now, so slowly, so methodically that it's actually a refreshing change of pace that we haven't seen so far. Tiny's to see his feet. Max.
Oh my gosh.
Tiny. Oh my. What a clutch.
That was mean.
That was.
Again, I couldn't even see it. Some assiduous play, some might say. It's 8-2 here. The Triple E's are looking to take the first point here in this best of 5 grand finals of the pistol tournament. They're showing that they're the real cowboys. You don't mess with them. Dude, that's me. I shoot at anything, ask questions later, Lexi. Yeah. All day, every day. I'm that guy who likes to play with the LMG. Just, I'll lay down suppressive fire. Oh, that was just a sheep crossing the field there in Battlefield? No, that sheep's gone.
Whoops.
Trying to make the decision where they want to go. It's match point here. For Team Triple E, Ed, and Eddie. Outlaws, you need something big here. You need to show us why you're on the wanted posters. Ooh, Tiny just pegs that wanted poster to the wall. Util going out. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I don't know how he did that.
What? What am I watching?
His senses are not muffled by his ears.
Oh, they're sharpened.
It's just his eyes.
Wolverine.
They're sharpened because of that. It's like reverse Daredevil.
Yeah. 2v2. Bomb site is B. Bomb is actually going towards B right now. It should be planted in a moment here as we have Dingster putting down some suppressing fire. Bomb is down. 2 versus 2 is still the case right now. Shots being shot through the actual crate, it seems. They're not connecting with anything. Reload coming through as well. Smoke's preventing a significant advancement here. As I say that, Def and crew decide to just go for it. And now it's a 1 versus 2, and Def and Max are able to get things done. Max defusing the bomb, and this is a 3 points now for Outlaws. Still match point for Ed, and Eddie.
Outlaws trying to hold on, though. Shout out to the chat. You guys make me laugh. Thank you.
Toss it frag. Toss it frag.
Oh, there we go. Keyboard trying to work. We're here. Round number 12. It's usually match point for the first half. Not here in the pistol tournament. We got things slightly tweaked. Max score of 9 per team. 25% body damage, so 75% reduced. Encouragement of headshots, and of course pistols only. Util is available.
Tossing a smoke grenade.
Notice how these last few rounds, Jake, we've had very slow rounds. Not necessarily throughout the entirety of it, but it has been skewed towards about 50 to 60%, I'd say, of just slow, methodical play.
Yeah, I feel like it's slowed down a little bit as we get further and further in. It's like they're figuring each other out. It's like, oh, I can't just charge at them. They're actually good. They're getting flicks. This is the finals. Like, oh, yeah. It's like that, you know, that GIF from American Psycho. Like, oh, yeah, you know, off the top of the head.
Yeah, exactly.
40 seconds here on the clock. They're going to have to commit. It's time to put a ring on the bomb site. Which one it's going to be, A or B? It looks like A is going to be the side of choice. They're not going to be able to flip up on it. Trejo finds Def. Oh my gosh, Max is putting down Tiny with just a little bit of space to spare. Dink is there, finding one, tries to get the other. Trejo with the frag grenade. And there it is. The triple E's putting the first point there on their board as they move closer and closer to trying to get the magic number of 3 to close out this best of 5 with a W for them.
Yes, indeed, folks.
No, I've never rapped. I've thought about it, Bates. But no. BB Rabbit, little 8 Mile action. You know what's on fire right now? My camera.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah. No, we can't have that at all.
All right, folks. Thank you for tuning in. With that said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. As you can see here, Eddie taking map number 1 on Grounded versus Outlaws. They have cemented their first map W and will be going into map number 2 with a little bit of a swagger to their step. That'll be Canals, and that'll be coming up shortly. Jake, I think we do have a giveaway that we're going to be running too, so...
I was just about to say, folks, don't forget, once we come back from the break time, we're going to have a giveaway. We're going to away 5 cases. All we need is your Critical Ops ID. Okay, go into the game, copy it, and then paste it into the chat. When we come back, I'll let you know when to do it. Don't start now. I don't care if you start now. Okay, if you start now, I'm just going to disqualify you. So wait till I say go. Make sure you have it on deck. We'll see you on the flip side.
Just a little bit farther away. See how this eco round will go. Nexera, 3 kills already, make it 4 in total. Oh no, this round could still fall apart. The XD's
almost like they're playing scared. Oh, it's Jimmy just feeding right now. It's a full 8.
Read exactly what Rain is doing, and with them not having a player on the other side of the map, you can see Vulgran starting to rotate in. Rain does not have players on every single angle, and now Vulgran will go for a lurk, catching of 2. That's Nexera finding Donnelly. The second should be found
at the exact same time.
Yeah, but the thing is also, and I noticed that myself, because in the games I play with my team, I'm also always like the IGL. Ooh. When I'm having a good mood, my team is having a good mood, and that's what we're seeing with Malik right now. Do something.
So I'll let Gyroscope come into play there with Malik. Fall Knight coming in. Malik gives away his position, and he's going to get dropped. A little bit of damage has been done, though. Nexera trying to prevent them from getting on the A site too easily. Comes in, throwing utility, and it's Fallen Knight blasting him out of the sky. There he is on the sniper rifle. That's the type of play you'd expect to see from him on that ratio. And he's got another. Jumping around the corner, finding Vulgran's Valley. Does a little bit of damage. I think he saw Faultless on his right. He's going to find him. He's caught off guard. They know where he's at now. With the pre-fire coming in, Shadow is able to find the hedge.
On Canal's last World Championship. Look at this run up. Myline going fast. Throwing around the corner. 1-for-1 trade. Valley is waiting on the side. So much press on him. With Nexera joining in. Nexera trying from HQ to find the frag. He's very, very itchy on that one. Damage done to the Rain side already, so the advantage is most certainly on the side from Invictus here. No wraparound coming out. All of them fighting hands up, trying to help each other. Armor broken from Dolly, then the swing from Malik finding success. It's a 2 versus 2, as close as it can be with Jimmy and Malik left. Fallen Knight having to clutch. They'll not do it. Malik gets a triple kill to win the round in the game for Invictus. Jimmy did so much, finds the defuse for the cherry on top.
Their way around. You can see one player down there. Faultless moving back through vents to move up a ramp. He will be the kind of lurker. Fallen Knight gonna open it up here. Put trade out there, and there's Fallen.
Although Invictus have just pistols to play with, They're gonna try and go for preemptive fights. Myline will be the one opening things up. Damage has been done to the players from Rain as well, but up close, Myline just making the best of it.
They gotta work on the retake.
Such an advantage.
Try to work those angles. Stizek's great play. Myline 1v1. That's Malik jumping out of the air.
Make them fall away. Fallen Knight is forced to fall. Shadow fully flashed out. So he tried to help in, tried to chip in to no avail because Faultless falls. The site looks to be under control here for Invictus. 1-for-1 trades are coming out. A wallbang found. Takes him down. It's all down to Malik here. The 1 versus 3. That's a fight against 1. Make it 2. Not the...
Am I seeing that correctly? Yeah, I just adjusted my eyes. Yeah, that is that is okay. Very interesting. Shadow gonna find Malik, trying to double up on his Valley, gonna put him down on the ground. Stizix and Flash coming out. He's about to swing, and he sees plenty of players to shoot at. He's able to drop Jimmy, and it's Fallen Knight with 2. Make it 3 with the Valley pops on out, and Shadow blinded takes it down. To see a blue in the kill feed. Here's Naxera. Oh my gosh! You do what? No! I thought he was gonna have it.
Boss push from Invictus seems to be working right. Aggressive pushes, but this time a hold that's so great from Rain.
I'm sure fresh in both of you teams' minds, and they prepared for it. Pistol round opening up, multiple shots going down. Invictus kicks it. We are getting right to it. Nothing slowing down at all. Rain finding 2 quick off the bat and make that 3. Myline with the knife
to beat. Not going to go for this retake anymore. The lurk from Malik will catch this.
Yeah, good old Plaza in Barcelona. We'll see. Still a lot of stuff can happen here. Jimmy cracking up the kill feed, trying to find a second. It's actually going to be Malik on my line. Now they're flashed out and just calming down a little bit. Re-stabilizing here. Jimmy in the corner. Don't ruin that other package of my man. Another headshot there on Shadow, looking for his 3rd. Malik to deny it. Might be a full house here for the side of Invictus. Jimmy, oh man, Malik is going to...
Why wouldn't they take an Oz being so defaulty? Oh, Malik! Bye-bye, Myline and Shadow. Through the smoke, 2 headshots, immediately opening up the door. And there's your round. He was going to go to 11. Shadow. First contact there towards the coalition spawn. Flashed him Fallen Knight, but he's trying to watch the boxes side. Shadow up close will look to swing. Xera runs his way down. Managed to find Shadow. Jimmy climbing up the stairs. Will be taken by staying with full blind. A lurking play from Faultless comes out. Everything going south though for Invictus. Xera's going to have to clutch. And a 1v1 goes to Faultless. So Rain is just playing together better as a team, and they're sticking to strategy. That's the key. People don't get that word is thrown around so much, but strategy, you got to stick to it. Even if it's not working necessarily a couple rounds, you got to keep sticking to strategy, going over and over and over again. And what's working so far is this bomb retake. Fulgurant trying to end the broken buys, so we'll see. Okay, let's see what they can do. Noxic with the opener, of course. The Belarusian trying to make it happen for his team. Good shot from Malik will be found with another one potentially going his way. It's a little bit of a tough fight there against Fallen Knight. Now the only one left standing. Can Malik win? Vote off. Defusing. Fallen Knight goes for the ninja. Fallen Knight goes all the way. Oh, Fallen Knight!
Pressure makes diamonds, and that's what... Oh my gosh. Through
That's the second time with the switch up of play for Fallen Knight. Nah, you can't try and stop this counterpart. It's Fallen Knight switching it up, getting an entry elsewhere. Now looking for no.
Yeah, you gotta push B, you gotta flash out. Oh my gosh, I thought he hit that. Did he actually tag him?
I think he, yeah.
Rain. They are on fire. There's not enough rain to put
Another switch.
Ouch. Oh, that was close. Just a little to the left.
They shine. Malik's gonna have to run still very far. Catching Fallen Knight, of course. That's at least alert falling with a wallbang will do the job. Myline taken by Malik, who's trying to stomp them once more. Needs 2 players alive. Malik very low HP. And nervous, just casually taking them all down. 4 players pushing, going aggressive. Myline sent to heaven, but the Modan is here. Shadow Fallen Knight clinching up 2 more kills to find to crown themselves world champion every single time Rain plays in pro leagues. They don't quote unquote seem to care, but when it's worlds, when it backs against the wall, this team is on another level.
We see Myline here advancing towards Ventol. We have every single Saints player here on B long, and Myline can either cook up or gets cooked. He does get a first frag onto Drax, gets the second onto Central. Molly here with the sniper, does stick him down eventually. Very great impact.
Really want to do that? No.
Oh no, oh no. Looking into 3 Rain players, there's no chance. Fallen Knight here with the 3rd frag. Myline and Fallen Knight.
This has got to be it, bro. Firepower.
And Faultless gets very aggressive and he gets punished for it, but Myline is right there to refrag at the double. Oh my goodness. Myline, the way Shadow get pushes from side, he gets a double as well. And I think that's a yes, it is totally with the long track.
Wins.
And now Crazy needs to defend site alone while his teammates start to rotate. Gets a kill through the smoke on Volgren, but Noxic trades him out. And now it's all on Exo to win this round. Going for the ninja defuse. Doesn't seem like he is. He's faked it. Kills Valley. Not much time left. Noxic is running as fast as he can. And he's back, and now Exo getting the kills for all for naught. In the end, it doesn't matter as they did lose the round. The chemistry just isn't there the same way it is for Invictus, and it really shows as Volgren is able to kill, and 4M actually getting a double on Valley and Noxic.
Well, the Volgren could make a play here. Did they hear their bullets hitting him in the smoke? Yes. Oh, Exco does spot him out and whips around for the kill. On 1 HP he is, but it's just Jimmy. He's been so good so far. Can he do it again? Exco on 1 HP and 4M on half. He's going to be trying to bait it out. Oh, but Jimmy, expert work here. All he needs to do, one more bullet on the Exco, and he clutches out another 1v3 back-to-back. Incredible performances from him. Jimmy. Yep, he's stuck in the corner.
Yo, welcome everybody, welcome back to the pistol tournament. This is map number 2 on Canals. We will be starting very, very shortly, and I have my co-host over here, Jake, Sudden Death. How's it going?
It is going just swell, folks. It's time for that giveaway. Go ahead and put those cops IDs in the chat. I'll be picking one of you guys or girls to go ahead and win 5 cases. So go ahead and start spamming that right now. Again, your critical ops ID, that's all I need. And I'll be choosing one of you all to go ahead and get 5 cases. We're almost ready to get going here.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, like Jake mentioned, put that critical ops ID, and you'll be choosing someone at random to get 5 cases. With that being said, I do believe we have our matchup set in just a second here, folks. Final reset is coming through, and then we can get map number 2 of the Critical Ops Pistol Tournament for 2025 underway on Canals. Excited to see these long lines of sight, how they're actually going to fare with them. I did see some yesterday, and I do think that it's going to be a heavy side, like extremities. They're probably not going to be too into the center. I don't think so. So we'll have to wait and see. And I think yeah, that's about it. And I think Jake, you can go ahead and reset as well.
Let's do this.
We can get started. Awesome.
And
there we go.
We are live.
Excellent.
Here we go. Ed and Eddie currently in the lead here in this best of 5 series. They're starting out here on the breach side. I think we're underway. Here we go.
Take it away, Mr. Sudden Death.
Yeah, again, guys, go ahead and post those IDs in there, and I'll be choosing one person from the chat to win those 5 cases. We're underway. Round number 1 here. Trade show, jumping over, firing a couple shots. Max is actually going to be the one to tag him down here. The bomb has been planted, a little bit of util going out, and the A side has been locked down. One player holding back, watching their CT. Dank is finding Dusty Dom. It's a 2v2 situation right now. Dank backing up in spawn, making sure nobody comes from behind. Oh my gosh. Now down to his 1v1. Brax is waiting for him. Dink is about to pop out with teammate Tiny. Hey, Tiny. He's going to go ahead and drop Brax. He made just a tiny mistake. Looked left when he should have right. And there it is. Team Ed, and Eddie. The triple E's putting the first point there on board. Economy not helping them as much here, as we are just playing with pistols.
Smoke grenade coming.
Oh my. Dingster, excuse me, Dingster. What is going on? You just got a 2-piece with the MR96 with those 1-taps to the noggin. That is insane. Dingster, are you going to be able to get your 4th over here, or is this going to be something that somebody else ends up clutching up and getting the 3rd one? There you go. Tracho taking down Max, but Dingster with a cool 2-piece 1-shots to the face.
Moving into round number 3. Team Ed, and Eddie performing very well thus far. Again, this is a best of 5. They do win this. They will have one more they have to take. We're still very early on here, though, in map number 2. Sniper's Nest being smoked off. More util going out. They just seem unstoppable, though. Little fireball cast there. Can I get a wizard skin, please, for my character? Wizard operative, so I can cast those fireballs. The incendiary grenades in game. I love that.
Maybe you can also do the voiceover for that, the lines for that, the dubbing.
Fireball.
Yeah, let's go. That's an
I think
idea.
it's gonna be the Clash of the COC Wizard. It's gonna be a little higher pitched. Fireball.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, actually. I think I'll have to go back and listen to it. Adjust the voice, stretch those vocal cords just a little bit. They're making their way, Ed, and Eddie, over towards the A site. There's only one player to contend with over there, and that's Dusty Dom. Let's hope he's not Dusty here on his trigger. He's really going to need the comp clutch here. He's got teammates reinforcing. Coming from a CT bridge. Trecho watching back. Dusty is going to be first to strike, finding Tiny. Making a tiny mistake. Dink trying to get the bomb planted, and Trecho teammate coming from behind. He can drop down. Dusty Dom still watching his tree elbow right now, and Dink is trying to get out of there. Utils down, helping him escape. So 2 versus 2. Dink is down to 63 HP, but that really doesn't matter when it comes down to these headshots. Oh, Trecho trying to double up here. Finds one. Dink's going to come in and help him out probably. Pop him in the reload. Bomb is ticking down. Brax trying to figure out what he wants to do. Armor has been broken. He is so low in the HP department. And Dink is going to come from behind and finish him off with the headshot. And Team Ed, and Eddie, a third of the way there to taking map number 2. 3 points on the board.
Indeed, 3 points on the board, like you mentioned, Jake, for Ed, Eddie. And it seems as if we might just have a repeat of what happened last map on Grounded, where they had basically all the momentum in the world, and they got a little bit on the you know, they got cut down to the knees a little bit, but then they eventually built their way back up and got that 9-3 round count win versus Outlaws. And it seems as if that might just be the case once again, but of course a little early to fully digest that. So round number 4, and look, is he just, oh, he was almost in the incendiary there.
Yeah, he touched his toe, his big toe, into for just a second, got dropped down to 84. Okay, giveaway is over. Congratulations to Mirage on taking the first giveaway here. 5 cases will be delivered to your account later on. Stay tuned for those. Congratulations, folks. We'll be doing 2 more giveaways, so stay tuned for that. Tiny finding Brax down to this 2 versus 3 right now. Looks like Team Ed and Eddie are on their way to taking round number 4. Dusty Dom is the last player left alive.
Bomb has been
It's all up to him. Bomb has been planted. Oh, that was a mean shot. Did you see that? That was a flick and a half. Trying to go for the other one on bridge. He's able to find Trecho. He's got to watch his bottom cafe, though. Dink is down there. He's coming back. He's feeling aggressive. No, he doesn't realize he's in the corner. And Dink is going to make him pay for it. Little Dink there.
The mind games.
Popping like soda pop.
Yes. So I'm making him think that he was going to go to the back over here, maybe towards their spawn and wrap around or something, but Dinkster said, nah, I'm just gonna keep this angle and keep my 5-0 record going right now for my KD. That's exactly what happened, and 4-0 right now in favor of Triple E yet again. Bomb still left in spawn. Altercation going on over here towards mid, and it seems as if Breck's actually going to be the smoke bandit right now, trying to get a snip, snap. Call him Stewie 2K on the map over here, and Tiny ends up taking out Brax and Max actually falling right now, and this is now 1 versus 3. Dusty Dom turns and burns. Oh my goodness, with the little flutter right there, up and over. Dusty Dom, 1 versus 2. Is he going to be able to clutch up right now, or is that the only thing that he's going to be able to do? Get that dirty turn on, and it seems as if so far nothing but smoke. Bomb's planning on A.
has been planted.
Dusty Dom, 1 versus 2. Well, that's one way to go about it. You can see the frustration from this player right now. Dusty Dom getting absolutely cut off from the bomb site.
Love the incendiary grenade. Holy cow, I'm so glad it's been added.
Oh yeah.
You could use that to just to let the bomb take down.
Yeah, there's more depth to it.
Yes.
Oh, Dusty Dom, excuse me? That was close. That was close. Dom said, hey, you know what? I'm just going to commit. I'm a pro. Pros don't fake. Unfortunately for him, that did not turn out in his favor. Eddie putting yet another point on the board for their own team. 5-0 right now over Team Outlaws.
They're looking really good. You're about halfway through this match 2 so far if they continue on this win streak they've had. What do you do if your Team Outlaws? Get some headshots. That's really what you need to do.
Just tap heads, you know? Tap heads.
I mean, there's not, I mean, there's a little bit of strategy that goes into this, but it's more so gun skill in this situation.
Yeah, it's especially with pistols, you're essentially playing pistol rounds every single round, of course, right? But then on top of that, you also have maps that are typically meant for a 5 versus 5 or 4 versus something a little bit more on the higher end in terms of numbers, where now you have just a straight up 3v3 every single time. So it takes a whole the whole approach of your typical 5v5 strategy and kind of throws a little bit of a wrench in it. But I mean, hey, that's what it's all about. Pistol Tournament 2025 for Critical Ops.
Bomb has been planted.
Bombs down on B. Smokes, stuns, everything under the sun going down. Tiny gets a frag through the smoke to the face.
Brax.
Brax as well. Max.
This is chaotic right now. 2v2, Trejo finding Brax. Max is there on site. That's a mean headshot. Yeah, you can't group up all together either because of the head. Oh my gosh, that was mean. The flick coming in from Dank. It's 6-0. Crosby. 6-0 here. 2/3 of the way through map number 2. Can they keep it up? Can they close this out flawlessly? Team Ed, and Eddie up 6-0 right now. Team Outlaws look like they might need to water their horses here. They can't keep running much longer.
Indeed.
Smoke out.
More smokes coming in, folks. Let's see what Max is looking at. He's looking at the crossover here towards the A-bomb site. And little does he know, actually, he does know. His teammates are running towards Elbow. And there's some action going on over here. Elbow and Tracho does indeed find Brax. And actually, he ends up finding Dom as well. And Max is about to get in a world of pain as he got absolutely destroyed, I guess, maybe. An awful pun. But either way, thank you. I appreciate that, Jake. 7 rounds right now. Ed, and Eddie seemingly steamrolling Team Outlaws on map number 2, which is Canals. Round 8, starting shortly.
There's another way we could take the name Dink, but I'm not going to say it because we try to keep things PG-13 around here. So, but I won't. Anyways, Tiny grabbing the headshot there on Dusty Dom. It's a 7-0. Team Ed, and Eddie looking like they might just take this to 8-0. Max pop in the corner. Got to be careful. Thinking about walking through hell. Decides not to. Def with the jumping shot. Can't hear himself land. Oh, goes back. Strafing. Not landing any shots. Decides to hop on into Cafe for a quick little latte. Getting a little aggressive here. Trejo finding Death the first strike. And the bomb has been planted. Max. Oh my gosh. The crosshair placement and centering is so good with them.
Indeed.
Max trying to avoid the flash. Just got to push up at that situation. You know you do. Dink and Tracer, the last players alive. Max knows it's a tough situation he's in. Oh, switches it. Ooh. Did he? Did he get himself? I couldn't tell if he got himself or not.
I'm not sure.
I think there should have been an icon pop up, but he was in a tough spot, and there it is. Rounds flipping coming in is now match point. For Triple E's team, Ed, and Eddie. Outlaws have yet to be able to put a single point here on the board. They're about to all get round up and thrown in the jail cell there. The sheriffs are in town.
Indeed, and once again, folks, if y'all didn't notice or didn't see, Brax was out, actually subbed out, and Def was subbed in for Outlaws, hoping that they could maybe do something about that. And as I say that, Def does indeed have something to say, and he absolutely obliterates Tracha right there on the cross map. And now we have a 2 versus 3. Dinkster and crew going to be pushing up towards the smoke, doesn't actually push through. And as I say all of that, Dusty Dom finds Tiny. And, well, 1 versus 3 Dinkster with his 7-1 KD. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, Dom's got him.
Well, that's 1 round. You got to start somewhere.
There it is. Hey, they didn't get shut out. That's the important part there.
Exactly, exactly. He's seemingly him. That's what we'll go with. Now, I have a question for you, Jake. So
I might have an answer.
As you see MR96s and a single deagle, what do you think is the thought process behind these buys? Because it's not, I mean, it's not that big of a difference, but at the same time,
right? I guess maybe, I mean, you want the deagle for if you're going to be a little more up close and personal in case you come around the corner and want to unload quickly into somebody's body. You would be able to land a couple more body shots, but it's still not going to do that amount of damage. So does it just come down to just being more comfortable on the deagle, maybe?
Right, that may be true.
The recoil resets a little quicker on the revolver, so I don't know.
There was also a rework not too long ago where the deagle is actually more of a skill-based weapon. I'd say maybe like 6 or 8 months ago, something like that. And it turns out that you can hit some nutty flicks with it, or nutty shots, if you're actually more steady with it. So it might be more of the, like you were saying, just unload some shots, and well, it doesn't matter because Dusty Dom had no need to unload shots. But yeah, I don't know. That's something that I've wondered recently, because you see some MR96s for the most part, and then you have a single deagle coming out from Def, and Def is still getting frags from across the map. So it's like,
yeah,
what? Okay.
I mean, I'm an OG. I've been playing since the beta, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, the deagle's been out for I don't even remember how long now. But the MR, and of course, there's been reworks and everything. I just always default to the MR96, even when it, you know, the deagle came out, it was slightly nerfed to a degree. I've always liked the MR. There's something about it. So like, if it was me, I would go with the MR. But I can understand the reason to pick up the deagle again for those close quarter situations too. But if you're just more comfortable with it, you've used it more, and for those flicks and whatnot, if you've used them enough, that's probably what it is. But yeah, it is interesting to see that you have 5 players rocking the MR and only 1 choosing to go with the deagle. It's gotta be a comfortability aspect.
Yeah, like we were saying, also it's long lines of sight, so maybe they're just opting to go for that, and then, you know, trying to play their numbers when they're on site instead of raw aim, you know, holding angles and playing numbers. Yeah, that seems to be exactly what's going on. Def, excuse me.
Dang, there it is. Def, the last player alive here, trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Oh my gosh, Def getting tagged, and Dink is gonna finish him off. There it is, 9-2. Team Ed and Eddie taking map number 2. They are 1 map away from becoming your pistol tournament champions for 2025.
9-2, folks. 9-2 for this map number 2 of the pistol tournament for 2025 in Critical Ops. And, well, Jake, map number 1 didn't go so well. That was grounded. They, you know, got 1 more point on the board, of course. Map number 2, 9-2. What are you thinking for map number 3? What do you think?
Well, we're going over to map number 3, which is going to be Raid. US 7. So we're changing servers. It doesn't really affect either of these teams that much. I don't know. I mean, from raw skill, what I am seeing, Ed and Eddie has the advantage every single day of the week. I mean, just from a raw skill standpoint, that's all I'm seeing. I think you have to give them the edge coming into this. The only thing I could say, just because of the cheekiness of Def, we saw a little bit here. Maybe he can work. There's a lot more angles and little areas you can pop out on that map. Maybe it plays well to him. But overall, I don't know. The way they've been dominating, the way they're hitting their shots, unless they start to go cold, unless they just start choking, I can't see Team Outlaws coming back.
Yeah, same. It's going to be incredibly difficult, but at the same time, best of 5. So it's grand finals.
It's possible.
Never count them out. With that being said, folks, we're going to go ahead and throw it to a quick break time, and we'll see y'all on the flip side.
Trey taking down to low HP. Flashbang is out. Does manage to convert a second. Rue and Bloss, though, snatch one in return, but Vulgar strikes back. Now a 2 versus 2 situation. Oh, I thought Exco might not hit that kill, but he does, and the flashbang is out. Vulgar does manage to dodge it. 6 kills and 14 deaths right now. A critical round for his team. He really does need to win this. The nade almost lands at his feet, only doing roughly 23 damage though. So much to be desired in that department, and Vulgar is just going to be hanging out. He's chilling. He's chilling. Wait, no, he might find the timing on Bloss. Bloss, does he know that he's on site? Oh, but the timing! Oh, Bloss almost chokes the kill, but does ultimately manage to land that headshot.
It will be a bit of a unicorn round, a 5v5 retake in which Jimmy is going to put the first frag on the board. He's looking for more, and they certainly need so, but this heaven position is so difficult to deal with Jake.
Yeah, it is. You want to try to smoke it out as much as possible. Of course, early, it's more difficult here in the earlier rounds with not as much cash to work. May is working it effectively. They're working their way up here. Invictus. May finding a 3K with the P250 in his hand. Jimmy made some noise, but ultimately getting dropped. And B is no longer the side of choice. A is where they are going. Shots are being fired right now. Richard is going to find Malik, but not before he's able to drop down Mr. Ramen there. Chicken or beef? I don't know.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, I mean, no mercy. Again, just walking on the side. No problem cracking open the bomb side. Problem defending it. Same for Invictus. Seems like it's just too T-sided at this point. And when the T's turn into the T's, they push in, they flash in, they overwhelm. Naxair with beautiful there. So their locations are known as well. This just has to be the raw aim again for No Mercy to shut this one down. But so far it has been there. But Jimmy and Valley with the frags. Akira and Sultan with the double. Tied. And clock is ticking away. So how do you get past 3 players there? It's going to be so difficult. As soon as you swing, there's 3 on the other side, so they can't even push through from tunnels. Meanwhile, Long is arriving. Exist gets 1. Sultan, Raymond, Valley, Malik with the frags going all the ways. 2v3 now, but I don't think there's enough time, Jake. Even with Exist getting the frag, they have to defuse immediately. And oh, Jimmy gets another one to defuse.
Ooh. Invictus with the 2K. May gonna put down Malik before he can do more damage to his team. Comes up with 2, looking for the 3rd. He's able to find it. And Fire's not to see me. He's got enough time to defuse. It's gonna be close, but he's got it.
Bomb has been defused.
What a play. 9 to...
Has to be No Mercy completing the retake, or we go bye-bye. We finish things off. There's gonna be Sultan Ramen to get the frag, but time is starting to tick a little bit low. TikTok, you gotta make your move. Malik with the double. Naxair with the frag leaves Malik in the 1v3, and this seemed rather impossible. It will be a bit of a unicorn round, a 5v5 retake in which Jimmy is gonna put the first frag on the board. He's looking for more, and they certainly need so, but this heaven position is so difficult to deal with Jake.
Yeah, it is. You want to try to smoke it out as much as possible. Of course, early, it's more difficult here in the earlier rounds with not as much cash to work. May is working it effectively. They're working their way up here. Invictus. May finding a 3K with the P250 in his hand. Jimmy made some noise, but ultimately getting dropped. And B is no longer the side of choice. A is where they are going. Shots are being fired right now. Richard is going to find Malik, but not before he's able to drop down Mr. Ramen there. Chicken or beef? I don't know.
Been planted.
Yeah, I mean, no mercy. Again, just walking on the side. No problem cracking open the bomb side. Problem defending it. Same for Invictus. Seems like it's just too T-sided at this point. And when the T's turn into the T's, they push in, they flash in, they overwhelm. Naxair with beautiful there. So their locations are known as well. This just has to be the raw aim again for No Mercy to shut this one down. But so far it has been there. But Jimmy and Valley with the frags. Akira and Sultan with the double. Tied. And clock is ticking away. So how do you get past 3 players there? It's going to be so difficult. As soon as you swing, there's 3 on the other side, so they can't even push through from tunnels. Meanwhile, Long is arriving. Exist gets 1. Sultan, Raymond, Valley, Malik with the frags going all the ways. 2v3 now, but I don't think there's enough time, Jake. Even with Exist getting the frag, they have to defuse immediately. And oh, Jimmy gets another one to defuse.
Ooh. Invictus with the 2K. May gonna put down Malik before he can do more damage to his team. Comes up with 2, looking for the 3rd. He's able to find it. And Fire's not to see me. He's got enough time to defuse. It's gonna be close, but he's got it.
has been defused.
What a play. 9 to...
Has to be No Mercy completing your retake, or we go bye-bye. We finish things off. There's going to be Soldier Ramen to get the frag, but time is starting to tick a little bit low. Tick-tock, you got to make your move. Malik with the double. Nexero with the frag leaves Malik into 1v3, and this seems rather impossible.
Peek in mid, see if we can find anybody on the cross. Oh, he's able to find Valley. You know, he's just sitting there like, what the heck? Richard comes out, some nice information gathered from that.
Having the information works out in the favor. He's still going to go for the peak. Oh my goodness, exists. Letting the player exist, hits the shot. I love the split screen. 2 ops, you know, who causes more towards B. And the smoke is good. Exist though, given a free shot, and that only misses. The second is good. So Invictus now at a player disadvantage. It exists. It's just the hard shots are simple for him, Jake. It's the easy ones that he missed first, but I think he spots the information there, so it's given over, and now a chance to hit the shot all under your tally. You're gonna know how to close games out. And Jimmy actually wouldn't, but if I really had to, then Rain would be the direction I'm going. But that's also just, you know, off of very little information recently how they played. Well, look at that, the bomb site has been cracked open by Rain. They make a nice approach here. They go towards B. They unfortunately do lose 2 players, but it's like, well, everyone has rotated. Why not just plant the bomb? And 3 players spotted towards CT. My line will have quite the information here. Shadow is going to get the frag. They're still looking to take it. Faultless with another frag. My line comes in as well, and this is what we know and love.
All right, 2, 1, back.
Welcome back, everybody. We're getting the map at number 3 prepared as we speak, and it's looking like Team Ed, and Eddie might just be pulling this one out and shutting them out in a 3-0 fashion, this best of 5 finals, but we'll see what Outlaws has to say about it.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, sorry, Carlos. Let me tell you one thing. Before we get there, we're going to do another giveaway. So go ahead and drop those hashtags, or not the hashtags, the Critical Ops IDs in the comment section down below, so we can go ahead and choose another person for 5 cases.
Indeed, folks. Go ahead, drop that down below, Critical Ops ID. And once again, if you want to take a gander, you want to take a little walk on down to the Critical Ops shop, you can go ahead and grab yourself the Esports bundle over here that we have on the store right now, rather. Go ahead, pick it up. It consists of the Candido gloves, as you can see right here, 1,000 credits, and 2 Ghost Strike cases. Go ahead and check it out. As you can see in game right here, thank you very much to Monsieur Ace for the gameplay. As always, we can count on him. Super awesome. Go ahead, grab it in the shop right now, folks, and a portion of this does of course support the esports effort at Critical Ops. So if you're a fan of esports in Critical Ops, consider picking this bundle up. And folks, we should be good to go in just a short moment, but we do want to let y'all know of super duper cool stuff that's happening on right now at gfuel.com. Go ahead and check it out. Anime is happening, as you can see right here, folks. An amazing selection of G Fuel tubs. You got some, I think, Jake, I've seen this anime before. Have you seen this before? What is it called?
Just a little bit. Well, JJK.
A little bit of Jujutsu Kaisen action over here, folks. Go ahead, get some tubs. Use code esportsmobile for a large discount at checkout, and go ahead and give these tubs a go. You got some awesome energy, awesome flavors, and of course, we've been working with G Fuel. We've been partnered with G Fuel for many years now. Always awesome people, and we back their products 100p. Thank you very much for your support, G Fuel, and thank you very much for your support in the chat and you watching as well. Thank you. It really does mean a lot. Once again, anime, G Fuel. Go ahead and grab your tubs. Use code esportsmobile for a quite big discount. With that being said, we should be underway in just a moment, folks. Thank you very much for y'all's patience.
Just waiting for one more player, and we should be good to go for this map number 3. And I think we are good.
All right. Reset should be coming through over here any moment now. Then we should be able to
We're
hop on
live.
in.
Got my hair in my mouth.
How long have you been growing out your hair?
Over a year.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're 18 months or so.
Dang.
I did get it slightly cut to just come up like some of the spots where it's splitting or whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it go.
All right, well, exciting to see, and well, also exciting to see what we got going on over here for round number 1 of this best of 5 Critical Ops Pistol Tournament Grand Finals on Raid map number 3, of course. Let's see what we can see right now. Brax putting down some shots, and I do believe Brax was actually subbed back in for I do believe it was Death, and Hart was also subbed in for somebody. The name is escaping me, but we do see a new addition today. I did see him yesterday, though. One on the flank, Dusty Dom. Putting down some shots, gets him through the smoke, or rather, what is going on? So many shots going down. Now this is a 1 versus 3. As I say that, Hart picks up a double, and now Eddie putting the first round on the board yet again in this matchup.
So total across all 3 maps at this point, of course we're just starting here, map number 3, but it's 19 rounds taken by Ed and Eddie, only 5 by Team Outlaw.
Unfortunate numbers there, Jake. Unfortunate numbers. If you're a fan of Team
coming
Outlaws.
into this, it's like, ooh.
If you're a fan of Eddie, then you're on cloud 9 right now. You're having the best time of your life. But
exactly
on the other side of things as well. If you're Outlaws, like we were saying previously, like what do you do? What do you do?
Flashbang out.
Tap heads, but I mean at that point,
You need to earn your name. That's what you got to do. It's time to reload those guns, ride into town, rob the bank, shoot the sheriff.
Oh yeah, old style,
Kidnap his
classic
wife.
western.
You know, you've seen the movie.
Clint
Oh,
Eastwood
Dusty
over here.
Dom. Dude, that incinerator, I love that. It's so annoying. You're just stuck down there. I'll be choosing the winner after this round concludes.
Oh, tagged.
Max.
But no dice.
2v2. Bomb being planted here.
Bomb has been planted.
I'm kind of surprised Outlaws won the knife and they chose CT, but the thing with this 3 versus 3 pistol, you kind of can control the pace more by being on the breach side. I'm surprised they didn't take that.
Oh my.
Oh, Hart. Oh my gosh, that was the right sub, wasn't it?
Seems like it. Look at that. 5 frags to his name, 0 deaths, and gets that double at the end there to clutch up and put his team on the board yet again. 2 rounds in favor of Eddie. Outlaws still trailing 0.
As promised, I'm going to choose the winner here, and we have Noxyz. 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 I think that's how you pronounce your name. Sorry if I'm butchering it, but congratulations. You have won the next 5 cases. We'll be doing one more giveaway, so stay tuned, folks, for that.
Thank you very much for tuning in. 3 players towards mid, inching forward. Oh, altercation. Never mind. It's a little deceptive.
Normally, yeah, normally I was talking about the sides thing. I kind of like CT to start with on whatever map I'm playing on. This map may be breach, but when the pistol tournament, I think I'd want to be on the breach to start if I had the option, just because I can control that pace a little better with the bomb and force the players to come to me. I can set up into angles where I'm waiting for them, have the crosshairs positioned right, grab those headshots. Brax gonna find Hart there with the frag. Quick trades going back. Tracho finding Brax. Dusty Dom gonna put him out of his misery. And we're down to a 1 versus 2. Dingster's the last player alive, trying to stay alive here. Knife in hand. I got his pistol. Doesn't realize Max is on his right. Smoke slowly dissipating. He's got to be careful. He's positioned well. Oh, he doesn't see him. Oh! Tries his best. But there it is. Another point there on the board. Finally. Well, first point on the board here at map number 3. I'm just talking about overall for the total score of Team Outlaws. They've only scored 6 so far in this best of 5. 6 total.
Three players over here towards B. for the breach side, and then 3 players spread out for the coalition. Seems as if they might just play a retake here and play for information as well. Dingster encountering an incendiary grenade up top over here, Heaven putting down some shots as well, just long, and Dingster throwing some util and flashes down over here. Grenade and incendiary, everything, and the kitchen sink, it seems, because his teammates are also helping him in this effort. And Tracho and Max in a gunfight over here. Actually, never mind, as I said that, only Max, and Tracho does opt to just back off. Dingster on site right now, still putting down some shots, unable to connect with anything, it seems. Teammates are also putting down some shots. Bomb is going down in just a moment over here, folks, and this is a 3v3 good old-fashioned retake for Max and crew, putting down some shots and some util. Dingster goes for the knife and does indeed find him. Snip, snip, snap, snap. A lot of squatting here, and 1 person left alive. That is Dusty Dom in this smoke, and opts to back off. And it doesn't matter because no hiding can no hiding can hide him from Tracho. Tongue twister there, folks. 1 round in favor of Outlaws. Unfortunately for them, they could not secure that round win. Ed Eddie continue on their dominance. 3 rounds to their name.
That 1 point they scored might just be just a little road bump, little pothole. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully they put up a little bit of better fight here. But so far, Ed and Eddie have been just utterly dominating in all of these maps. We're still early on here in map number 3, but they are looking to close this best of 5 out right now. It's 2-0. All they need to do is take this map number 3, and they will be your 2025 Pistol Tournament champions.
Indeed. Now,
Starry, I will narrate your life for you. No problem. Just pay me.
Now, have you seen, because we've seen a lot of like critical ops action 5v5, right? Of course. The util usage seems to be, as far as I understand it and I've seen, a little bit heavier in terms of just util dumps, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's not just me then, okay.
Yeah, it seems like they're dumping all in one area. Of course, they added the incendiary in as well, which is kind of changing things up just a little bit, forcing players to hold back instead of pushing into an area or preventing them push up, like right here inside of Heaven, which adds an extra layer, an extra dimension to play now here inside of Critical Ops. But yeah, they're trying to dump and just, I think really you've seen what the Breach is doing is they're working on controlling the pace by getting that bomb planted as soon as possible. Because as soon as you get that bomb planted, they're going to have to push in or you automatically win. So you push in, you got your crosshairs positioned well, you hit the first shot or 2, and you're down to a 2 versus 3 or a 3 versus 1. And you almost cleaned the round up. And that seems to be the play style here by Team Ed and Eddie.
Indeed, and as we say that, rather, Dusty Dom is caught looking the other way and gets decimated. Bomb being planted. Yeah, gets dusted. Dusty Dom living up to the name. Max picking up a frag on Dingster. 2 versus 2. Bomb ticking down.
Yeah, I saw that, Ethan.
GSR, yeah. I have the
GSR, yeah.
I have the olive. That's the only skin I've gone for.
I think I have the Arctic. That's the only one. I mean, it used to be the pistol back in the day, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Heart. Oh my god.
Oh my. Heart.
This is one of the best subs I've ever seen. Heart comes in, now warmed up, totally cold, map number 3, and is dominating, decimating, absolutely dusting this other side in those clutch moments here for his team, Ed, and Eddie.
Who did he sub out for? I can't recall.
I'd have to go back and look.
Tiny, I think it was Tiny.
Memory. Yes, Tiny. Yeah, I have the memory of a goldfish sometimes.
Slow plays so far. That being said, if you take a quick peek over here, we have the coalition actually getting aggressive and pushing up towards spawn, and Tracho's not going to expect this. Look at this. Brax with a 3000 IQ play, but it doesn't matter because he can't hit the shots. Tracho gets that frag onto Brax. Trace coming in. Dusty Dom. 2 versus 2. Max putting down some shots, not able to connect with anything. And it seems as if they're going to be pulling off the cinnamon swirl. Dusty Dom does indeed figure that out, though, and they're just going to hit the books and grab bomb going towards a plant that and grab site as well. 2 versus 2. Bomb is down on A. Max. Shots fired through the crates. More util.
Again, this being able to control the pace like this is huge. Forcing them to come to you. They're dumping the util coming in because it's got to be out before they push in. Dink is there waiting for them. Hart strafes out. Got his crosshairs position where he wants him. Dink's over in the corner. Yeah, he's going to get knifed. Max goes down. It's 5-1. 4-round lead going to Team Ed, and Eddie. The Triple E's looking like they might just take this in 3.
Fire in the hole.
Seems to be 3 versus 1 right now on the B bomb site. I believe Max has probably made a call out over here that he has at least one. Oh, as I say that, you saw a bunch of util there, so he's made that call out. He sees at least 3 players over there, rather at least 2, because of course 3 versus 3. Brax putting on some shots over here. Tracho mid, and Brax is about to get rushed over here with the 2 players, Hart and Dinkster. Putting on some shots. Hart through the... Okay.
He's blinded, dude.
He's blind and somehow still finds that headshot. Incredible. It's like when you get flashed for a moment, you see like an imprint in your like eyesight, like your eyes, of where they are and everything, like the information. And somehow his is just a slightly, just tad bit better than theirs was. Dusty Dom?
Yeah, his centering is on point. I mean, it really is. I'm really impressed by Hart. Hart goes down to Dusty Dom. But speaking of centering, oh no, there's no way. This is gonna be the clip of the night.
That was nutty.
Almost got it.
Burned. Yeah. Third. Are we having the third? The third. Dusty Dom doing it all. Burning, and doing the dirty. Dusting the entire opposition. 5-2 right now in favor of Eddie. Dusty Dom, though, getting his team 1 point and inching closer to that 5.
Tossing incendiary.
All right, folks. Seems like it's going to be a full A rush over here as we have a lot of util going down, as well as a full rotation from the coalition. 1 on the flank, that is Brax.
Bomb has been planted.
2 on their spawn side. Frags going down. A lot of util going on. Look at the Brax. Brax says, hey, I'm just going to cut through. Timing might catch up with me. If not, well, either way, I have a chance. Unfortunately for him, unable to work out.
Punished.
Indeed. 2v2. That's going down.
Cast that fireball. Ooh. Dusty Dom is here trying to find the double. Has to go for the defuse. Teases it just a little bit. Tracho comes out, tries to restabilize. He's a little sloppy right there. They're both moving back and forth. They can't find it. Oh, I thought he was going to have him. Go. Oh!
I'm not sure.
So by default.
It looked like someone was trying to do a 360 there and then just, I don't know.
That was close. Team Ed and Eddie taking that round, though, up by 4 here as we move into the second half. They were 3 rounds away from being your pistol tournament champions.
Oh my. Shots being fired towards B. 1 player, that is number 3, Tracho, over here towards their coalition spawn. Numbers are not in their favor right now towards B. If you are the coalition side. Eddie, seeming as if they're actually going to end up pushing up. I don't know what Tracho was trying to do there. He just peeked that and got decimated. 1 versus 3 now is Dinkster putting down some shots, and this could be another round for Outlaws. That is indeed the case. 3 rounds on the board for them, and they are within reach right now, folks. Eddie taking that L for the pistol side flip. Of course, every round's a pistol.
But only 2 rounds of the game are true pistol round.
Indeed.
You can pretend to be a pistol round every single round, but we know. There's only true 2 rounds of pistols.
Money doesn't lie.
We know. You're faking.
Oh, lacrosse.
See, here's his breach play. fast, aggressive. They figured it out. Get on the side here. Get this bomb planted. Force them to come to you. You kind of, if you can, you want to get that incendiary right on top of that bomb site, just to prevent them from putting the bomb. I mean, there's a you'd have to put.
There's got to be a lineup. Mantis, where you at? I need your lineups, please.
Yeah, dude, seriously. I know you already know where it's at. Like, where do you have to stand to get it to cover the entire site so they can't plant the bomb? See, this is going to force them to push in here. They're already down a man, trying to find the opening shot. Trecho and Hart here. We saw some impressive performance from Hart earlier. This is the Outlaws' last stand. Dusty Dom, finding Trecho. Are they actually? Oh my gosh, are they actually going to do it? Could we see a possible comeback here? I know we're early. I know we're early here, but could we see it?
It's looking like it's more likely every single round, Jake. Outlaws putting up a darn good fight right now. Completely different team from the last two maps that we've seen. More spread out approach now, as we can see from both teams. That being said, it seems as if there's going to be a lot of movement towards mid. No altercations as of yet, but it seems to be a rotation towards B, as we have flashes coming down from Max up top heaven. Shots being fired as well, and we have Brax trying to get a little bit of a flank going here. Might be a bit too late, but it doesn't really matter because they do have the numbers advantage over here. So Brax might be able to get some people over here, but now it's a 2v2.
Trecho on the Glock. Little XD. Not smiling about the position he's in. Oh, trying to find him. Brax.
Oh no.
Max comes from behind. Whoa. Ding having to pop the reload down to 5 HP. Depending on where he gets hit, he might just be able to be a 2-shot. Trying to find the head there. Flashbang coming in. Going to force them to move down. There's no reason to save here. No advantage to it. Oh, it's going to be a very difficult retake. A 2v1 here. Very low HP. He, again, depending on where you shoot him, he might be a 1-shot. He's going to go for the knives. This is insane. If he clutches this up, this will be the play of the night. He's got no time to reload. Armor broken. I think he just needs to...
One.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Oh, dude, that was close.
That was
really
really close. Yeah.
Oh, well played by Outlaws, though, holding off. Holding down that corral. Got to ward the marshals off here. Working on, this is the closest we've been all night. First map, 9-3. Second map, 9-2. Both in favor of Team Ed, and Eddie. The Triple E's. Struggling since the flip, though. I noticed that basically in like round 2 here of map 3 was how they were able to control the pace being on the breach side. And Outlaws figured that out, too. Now they're on the breach side. They're able to take full advantage of it. Now they're slowing it down. Trying to get in their heads here. I think they've realized it's going to be the A side push. They're moving in. Now, do you fake and go back around towards B and try to plant the bomb, or they're going to commit? They're going to put a ring on it. They're not afraid of commitment. You're going to sign that. No prenup needed. Round number 12 here. We're 1 round away from being tied up here. Again, if they can tie, this will be the closest we've been. That Molly doing some damage. Dom. Oh, he's going to go down. Brax still full HP. I think they're going to prevent the tie from happening. It's going to be 7-5 here. Trecho. They have to realize Brax is in the corner, right? Did they not see him go over there? I don't think they did. He's going to throw some U-tool out here. They're pushing into the site right now. Hart is going to find Brax. Hart has been so clutch for his team. The Triple E's. Max, the last player alive, down low on HP. Just 2 armor left, 16 HP. 1 headshot, trying to find the other. Lands a shot, but able to do much. And Hart is going to finish him off. It's 7-5. No tie coming in. Still the closest we've been all night. But Team Ed, and Eddie, the Triple E's, 2 rounds away from being your pistol tournament champions for 2025.
2 rounds separate these 2 teams from the grand final champions, like Jake mentioned, for 2025 pistol tournament, of course.
Grenade out.
Round 13 underway, folks. Stuns, nades, everything being thrown. Heaven trying to prevent any advancement. Brax pulling up with the duel. He's going to be trying to do some sort of drive-by, it seems, in the spawn. Not sure how successful he's going to be, as he is encountering absolutely nobody. And his teammates are trying to maybe just push up towards the B bomb site. That being said, bomb is still towards their spawn over here, back towards elbow. So might have been a bit of a blunder, bit of a situation where it didn't pay off. One player that's towards A, that it's Brax inching forward. Tracho is about to find out the hard way. The dualies don't work, though. Unfortunate for Brax.
You have to be that close with normal damage, fine. But with just headshots, there's too much recoil, man.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, at least for me. I understand people better than me. I accept it. But that's a hard one to do. Dusty Dom. Dusting out Dink.
Dusty Dom.
One player left alive here. It's Dusty on the side of Outlaws. It's like such an appropriate name, like your Outlaws and Dusty Dom. Like it is just that's classic Western right there, man.
Oh yeah.
Dusty Dom rode up into town on his mule. Oh, finds one. Hard goes down. It's up to Trajo, and he's able to clutch it up.
Dusty
7-6.
Freaking Dom yet again.
Hey.
It is.
Hey, ever heard the tale of Dusty Dom? The day he left the gang, the Outlaws, to save the town of Ed, and Eddie from the brothers themselves? Well, gentlemen, I want to tell you that story right now. That's the start to a great movie.
I gotta watch
the brother Ed. The Brothers E. There we go. The Brothers E. That's the title. Tarantino, I got the script. Come talk to me. Dink is going to find Dusty Dom, preventing him from doing any more damage to his team. Puts him out of his misery. I wasn't even finished with the script yet, and Dom loses his life. Round number 14, looking like it might just go the way of the Triple E, the E brothers here. We'll see what they can do here on the Outlaw side. Brax evening the body cam board, finding Dink. Tracho gonna wrap all the way around behind here with teammate Hart. Hart fanning off here, going through mid. They know they're going towards A. He's gonna drop down inside of Vince.
Incendiary out.
Grenade going out.
Bomb has been planted.
Incendiary's there. Tracho catches Max off guard. Now they can pinch Brax. Oh my gosh, Brax, what are you gonna do?
Flashbang out.
Tracho needs to pop the reload. Yeah, he's able to do so. Coming back, trying to hold the recoil, and Brax is ultimately going to win that gunfight. Crosby, what is going on here? We are tied 7-7.
We have a matchup here, folks. We have a grand finals matchup for real now. Like we were mentioning earlier, 9-2, 9-3. Not the greatest results if you're a fan of Outlaws, but Outlaws right now, Jake, like you're saying, they have brought the heat, they have brought the Western kick, and they have tied it all up in this matchup. Round 15 underway, folks.
Hang on, Dusty Dom is in the YouTube chat. Dude, go play the game. You're about to win if you pull this off. Get out of here. Go. What are you doing, dude?
Brax, 6-11 right now. Can he be the X factor in this matchup? Not looking like it so far, but Tracho putting down some shots onto Max, and Max doing the same thing, but Tracho says, hey, dude, that incendiary, I'm dead now.
Sucks.
Yep.
Dude, Dom's clutching up. He says, not in my town, boys.
Get out of here.
As he spits a big wad of dip on the ground.
Oh my goodness gracious me. And bomb is now being taken towards B. Dom with the bomb in his hands. And Brax just chilling down over here towards vents, towards pipes rather, and trying to see if he can maybe grab somebody, but says, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that to the incendiary, and I'm just gonna go help my teammate onto site. Is the bomb gonna get tossed? It does indeed get tossed, and just like that, you have a nice setup. 2v2 retake. Bomb down. B site. Well, let's see what happens.
Brax on the XD. Oh, that incendiary. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is Dink doing?
The commitment was just wasn't there.
Yeah, he was thinking hard on it. He was gonna go right up the stairs, then he was on fire, and he's like, I'm gonna keep going. He's like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be on fire anymore. Oh, Hart, that was mean. Disgusting. Dom up top comes flying out, and Hart puts him down. He says, this is my town now, buddy. All the gold in that bank is mine.
Oh, yeah.
Bomb defused. We are 1 point away from match point. Outlaws is definitely giving them a run for their money here, because what you can see if you've been paying attention is they're not allowing Team Triple E to get in the position where they get the bomb planter, have the angles where they can just have those MRs positioned right at head height and pop them, have those angles strafe right into it. Because of them being able to plant the bomb, be a little more cheeky here on this map, I think that's really helped them close this gap.
Oh yeah, definitely. Match point here, folks. Round 16.
Dom, if you're in the chat, I believe in you. It's gonna be too delayed for you to hear it anyways, but I believe in you, dude. You can do this. Help your team out. Let's go to the next round.
Next map. We want to see the next map over here, folks.
Oh, Dingster.
Give y'all a show.
It's not gonna happen. Dusty Dom. Maybe it is. Never mind. He's the last one alive. I thought he'd already gone down. Teammates Brax and Max are down. Dom still up. The brothers X, they've been shot, murdered in cold blood out in front of the old convenience store. No, what was it called? General store.
Saloon.
They were just trying to get some cigarettes and a little bit of whiskey to go home. Dusty Dom came on out, pistol in hand, looking to drop the brothers E. They've killed one too many men here in this town. The quick reload coming in. He strafes out to see if he can find one of them. He's hiding in the corner. Everything's on fire. These boys burning the building down. He's getting shot. He runs away, trying to fight one more time. He's wounded, bleeding out his side. The old woman from the cantina comes over and gives him a little bit of water, a little bit of tequila, and a bag of potato chips. That'll be relevant in a few years once they make that movie. 30 seconds left here on the clock. Not much time left for Dusty Dom, and the brothers E are going to win this, folks. Dom got shot in the head, and he's buried out here out back behind the old saloon where those brothers got shot down, the ex-brothers. Dom did his best, but just wasn't able to do it. Congratulations to the team, Ed, and Eddie, on taking the 2025 pistol tournament. Well played, gentlemen.
GG's, gents. Well done. Both teams, thank you very much for that amazing matchup. If you're a spectator, if you're a viewer, of course, you would have liked to have seen a little bit more of grit throughout the entirety of it, but I mean, I can't really complain. That last map right there, Raid, was a doozy, folks, and with the incredible narration that we had from Mr. Jake's sudden death, I mean, I do believe we do have a good old Western showdown that just ended.
We do indeed, sir. We did. It was a good one. Watch out for the movie. It's coming out next year, guys. They're in summer.
Oh yeah,
the Brothers E.
The Brothers E. And Jake, I think you know what's also coming really soon here is
even before then, this summer actually.
Yeah, it's maybe also a giveaway. No,
it's a giveaway. We got one more giveaway, folks. So go ahead. You know the drill. Drop your Critical Ops ID in chat. I'll be choosing one more person to get those 5 cases. One more person, 5 cases. Drop those Critical Ops IDs in the chat. Again, I'll be choosing one person. And those cases should be arriving anywhere from 7 to 14 business days, I'd say, is pretty fair once we get those over.
Somewhere around there. Maybe sooner. Will happen, or rather, we'll see. But that being said, like Jake mentioned, go ahead, drop your Critical Ops ID down in the chat below. And Jake will choose someone at random for those 5 cases, 5 final cases. Thank you very much for y'all for tuning in. And once again, congratulations to, can y'all guess? Oh, that's right. Eddie for that incredible map number 3. Slight comeback, I guess we could say, as they do clinch the Critical Ops Pistol Tournament Grand Finals. They are your champions. Congratulations once again, folks. Eddie. 3-0 Outlaws.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 were definitely a dominating series from Team Ed, and Eddie. But map number 3, really enjoyed that. Outlaws seemed to just wake up a little bit more. And I think because of the map and being on the breach side, which is part of being on the map here, of Raid, having that breach side, there's that slight advantage you can get. I think it really helped them out because the way the Triple E's were playing with the crosshair positioning, the centering, the strafing, they were having a hard time getting to bomb sites and whatnot and around corners on some of the bigger maps. And this one definitely helped them out a lot. I kind of wish we'd started on this one for like a map number 2 because if they had won this one, you might be getting that 4th or maybe 5th map, depending on how the cookie crumbles. But alas, we didn't get it. Again, congratulations to Team Ed, and Eddie, and valiant effort there for their last round to all the players there on Team Outlaws.
Indeed. And once again, folks, really quick thank you to all of you who have been tuning in, who have been in the community, chilling with us, and also with these teams. We know it's not possible without y'all, so thank you very much. And we want to give back just a little bit more, so that giveaway is going to be rolling, or rather winding down momentarily. That being said, while that finishes up, go ahead, check out G Fuel Anime Month, back in stock. As you can see right there, we got some Jujutsu Kaisen action, some JJK. Go ahead, grab some of those awesome G Fuel tubs, give you some energy, give you some awesome flavor as well, and some variety, because you can grab more than one. Go ahead and anime restock and use code Esports Mobile for a quite sizable discount at checkout. Esports Mobile gets you a nice tidy discount. Anime Month for 2025. Go ahead and check it out. With that being said, I do believe that we have our 3rd and final case winner, Jake. Is that true?
We do indeed. NMN, congratulations. NMN, congratulations on that. You will be the winner for tonight. We have our 3 winners. Again, 5 cases for everybody. They'll be delivered into your account here in the next 7 to 14 business days. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having allergies right now.
Thank you very much, everybody. And with that being said, once again, congratulations to Ed, Eddie on that amazing last little bit for the map. And of course, dominant performance for map number 1 and 2, Canals, and of course, grounded for map number 2. And with that being said, folks, go ahead, take it away, Jake.
That's it. Crosby, it's been a pleasure casting. We got to do this again. It's almost like we've done this before. I mean, it's a long time ago. I've kind of forgotten, but I had a blast. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Folks, again, you know the drill. Check out the links in the description down below. Take advantage. Head over to Mobile Esports or gfuel.com. Use that code Mobile Esports at checkout. Get yourself a sizable discount. I want to scream Satoru Gojo on the mic, but I won't. I don't want to hurt anybody. But folks, again, thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you somewhere soon on the internet. Peace.
Peace.